matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Alabama's offense will have the football first here. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So 2 incompletions on the opening drive. Puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick throw over the middle. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback.
And looking for a big play here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He hands it off from the gun. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, when's the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up the line of scrimmage.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Oh, man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Commodore starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it.
This is what a lot of field work can do for you for a special teams coach. I think they saw what they wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attacked that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
Running out of time in the pocket, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Wideout's now clustered. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Quick catch over the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Not going to run another play. Quarterback kneels down and they head to the locker room. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Pavia. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. Whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down now after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The punt team making their way on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. It's third down after that run. showing off play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Commodores will line up to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense picks it up on the run.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks an open space. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back behind the quarterback, a line in the pistol. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To the air, it's Pavia. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Makes the catch, and it is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. It's Alexander. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Receivers are bunched together. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. The pocket breaking down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This pass is caught.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw again. Just gets it away, taking a shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover. But still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening them. First down to the 27. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were full